The Warriors are flying high in the New South Wales Cup, and they're looking for 12 wins in a row. Let's have a look and see if they can get it done today. The highlights brought to you by Warriors Anonymous, the online store. Head along to warriorsanonymous.co.nz. Get the whole whānau sorted, men's, women's, kids, everybody. warriorsanonymous.co.nz. Get your streetwear today. Now let's have a look at the highlights as the Warriors were back at Go Media Stadium, taking on an old traditional rival, the Western Suburbs Magpies. And the Warriors looking to go for 12 wins in a row. Could they get it done at home? Let's have a look. The Warriors playing in all blue. And Jack Cleary, the man who kicked us off, and wearing the number 7 jumper there. Likely to be wearing it for the rest of the season, you would think, with Tanner Boyd having moved up to the NRL. Warriors on the attack here through Freddie Lussick. And he will play it on the last tackle, just to the right of the uprights. Healy puts in the little grubber kick, but it's caught well there, well defended. And the Magpies will come away with it through Heath Mason in jersey 20. They'd make their way up the other end of the field as well. See if they can get a little bit of attack going. Lovendor gets it out to the right edge here. And the number 12, Elza Kemp, just dragged down a few metres short of the line. And here's another short ball, but put down by the front rower, Ruben Porter. Into the hands of Sam Healy. Look out, here he goes. Might have a crack here. Couldn't get away from Hiamasi Makasini there. Young centre, a great prospect in the West Tigers pathways. So one to watch. As the years roll on, here's Ali Leatawa. Good to see him back in the Warriors jumper. Back from injury and almost getting close to the line there was Rodney Tuipolotu Vea, playing in the back row in jersey 21. Last tackle as they come across to the left. Hansen tries to slide on the outside, and they just hold him up there. Good defence by the Magpies. The Warriors will keep coming though. Here's Lussick. Back into the front rower duties today with Healy taking the number 9 jumper. And here's Bunty R4 sliding across to the right. Geronimo Doyle, Leatawa lays it on a platter. Vasile Kali, the winger, makes it look oh so easy in the end, almost like a training drill. Let's have a look at it here. They came across from a 4 to Cleary, drawing the inside man, got it out to Doyle, and then Leatawa just held it up perfectly. Gave it off there. Siokali. Won't get too many easier tries than that. Now Jet Cleary filling the shoes in the number 7, kicking goals as well. Beautiful stuff from the sideline. Warriors lead this one 6 points to 0 as Kit Laulili'i tries to get something going for the Magpies. Kurt Falls comes across. Little grubber in behind here from Mason. And Geronimo Doyle gets across to knock that one behind the dead ball line. The Warriors will go short here. Gets a bit tangled up. And it is knocked on. So it would be Warriors ball. Hansen thought he might have been away for a moment there. They come with the attack from Cleary. All eyes going to be on young Jet as the Warriors head towards the business end of the season here in New South Wales Cup footy. As the ball comes back off the kick here from Kali and into the hands of Ali Leatawa. It's the Ali and Kali show. Pats on the head all around. He would play only a half, did Ali. And let's have a look at it again on the WA replay. Off the boot of Luke Hansen. And Kali did well here to get around the blockers and still tap it back right into the breadbasket of Ali Leatawa. Good stuff from the young fellas. Getting it done there. The Warriors leading 12 points to 0. And goes wrong from the kickoff here from the Magpies. Sharp work from Hansen, sticking his foot into touch and catching it. That would be Warriors possession at the right end of the field. As they come up with Hansen again, gets it out to Moala Grant Taufa. Wrapped up by his opposite Makasini there. Kossi will clear it out of dummy half for Hansen, looking for runners. Gives it off. No way through there for Tuipolotu Vea, gets rocked. It takes a little while to get to his feet. He will eventually play it on the last. Cross it comes to Cleary. Takes on the line. Doyle looking for space on the outside. Kali's there, but he's wrapped up by a few tacklers. The ball would eventually be knocked on. That's the end of the set there for the Warriors. The Magpies holding on. Could they hold on here? Lussick goes out of dummy half and puts in a little grubber kick. Bounces off one of the defenders. Look at the chase there from Freddie. Great work at the back from Heath Mason getting across to cover that and knock it dead. Otherwise, Freddie could have been in business there. Magpies, they would hold on and come up the other end of the field. Lovendua gets it out to Falls, looking for runners here. This is Naden. Brent Naden plays it back once again. They come blindside. Lovendua wrapped up. They were awake to it there with a blindside defence. As Luke Jack clears it from dummy half. Falls. Across they come to the middle. Not a lot of room in there. Good work from the Warriors. Marking up well in the middle and on the edges. There's a little grubber kick in behind. Naden flying through. It's a pretty close fought thing there. The ball has gone dead. It'll be Warriors' ball. Naden thought he might have been a chance of getting that down. The Warriors will move things upfield, giving it to Jason Salalilo off the bench, providing some good punch as well as they come left off that. Cleary gets the offload away to Healy, and he puts in the little grubber kick. Look at that, into the hands of Ed Cossey. Blows a kiss to the camera over there on the left-hand side. Great little kick in the end from Healy. As far as last tackle options go, it was a bit of a shambles really. They got caught up with the ball nearly on the ground. Good thinking from Cleary, got it away. And Healy with the little grubber kick in behind. Cossey there on the spot. Happy to get that one. Warriors extend the lead, 18 points to 0. Magpies needing something to fall their way here. As they go back on the attack, can they find something to show for it? Falls on the outside from Mason. Makasini gets the ball away to Lauliliti, but it goes just out of his grasp. And the Warriors dodge another bullet there. Another opportunity gone begging for Western Suburbs. And the Warriors come back here with Kalani going. Rumbling his way towards the try line. And played back to Healy. He gets it off to Lussick. Bit of shuttle ball there and kick back from Cleary. It is the last tackle into the hands of Wala Grant Dolfa. And walking down the tightrope there, Edward Cossey. And he manages to get his way in for his second try. This was another last tackle option which went astray. Great thinking here from Lussick. Got caught with the ball, but threw it back. Cleary towed it back to Hansen. And a great ball here. They recovered well. Then Ed, great balance down that left-hand touchline. Defenders coming across. But he's got the strength to put that one down. And it is 22 points to 0. That kick would go wide. The scoreboard there just crediting Warriors with a couple of extra points. Could they get some more points here? Into the hands. Alilau Tawa. Healy puts in the grubber kick. And chasing through was Gali. And Siok Gali can't ring that one in. The kick was a little bit too deep and over the touchline to finish things off. How would things go in the second half? Kick goes up here. Siok Gali gets this one. Steps away. He's dangerous in these situations. Gets the offload off. Knocked back by Geronimo Doyle, but straight into the hands of Brent Naden. Naden here, walking his way towards the try line. Hang on. Just about getting all the way. The ball comes free. Warriors will get penalised for that one. And the Magpies would keep on the attack as well. Falls. A little bit of a stumble out. It comes into the hands. No. Put down. Isaac Duit-Dubol. Normally a solid finisher out there on the left wing side. And another chance goes begging for the visitors. Here's Bunty 4, bunting away from a few. Boom, boom, boom. Nice run from the front rower. Warriors trying to get something going midway through the second half here. A lot of it's been running the way of the Magpies. Still 22 points to 0, mind you. And it would be played there by Tuipoloto Ver. Across to Cleary, looking for runners. There's Doyle with the little shimmy in the step and out to Harper. Morgan Harper wrapped up right by the try line. Tries the overhead touchdown. He can't quite get it though. And it is the last as Cleary goes off the left foot and puts in the grubber kick. But it's well fielded there. Lussick was screaming through to that one. A little bit of a sneaky set play there. And here's a turning point. Bunty Afoa comes across and hits the Magpies player just after he's got the ball away. The referee says not having any of that, mate. You're going to take a bit of a walk and sit down for 10 minutes. Go have a stretch. Take the curls off to the sin bin and on report as well. So Warriors down to 12 men. Can the Magpies try and get some points and make them pay? Well, they get this set underway right in front of the sticks here. Lovendor looking for runners as Falls comes left, and it's put down there as well on the edge. Another one going through the hands. Costly handling errors for the Magpies as the Warriors cut through. Sam Healy a few minutes later gets it back inside to Luke Hansen, and he can't quite get the ball to the support on the outside. Another chance goes begging there this time for the Warriors. Not a heck of a lot of attack for them so far in the second half. Could the Magpies make something of it here? They get it out to Tui Tupou. Bumps away from one tackler. Gets it back inside to Taylor May. A familiar face there. And he will go over. Gets the try. Interesting to see him in Magpies colours coming up through the Tigers' pathways. And getting a try there to put them on the board. Let's have a look at it again. Out it came to Tui Tupou. Kalani Going came across, but he just got absolutely bumped out of the way and passed it back inside for May. Nice angled run from him. Knows his way to the try line as the experienced centre. The Magpies trying to exploit the overlap here. Bumping away from one there was Makasini. Gets it out to Laulili'i. He gets on the outside, but a great tackle. As Hansen covered across. The Magpies have got them on the back foot here. Falls. Across it comes to one of the big front rowers. This is number 16, Vaka'aho, who plays it back now. And Falls comes to the left side once again. Short ball to Naden. And he's wrapped up by Cleary there. And the ball has gone forward, so that'll be the handover. They'll keep coming. Here's Alex Lobb, the number 18. Tall outside back and nearly got his way to the line there. Plays it back. Cross for Falls, gives it off to a runner. He's wrapped up by a few Warriors defenders. Plays it now 11 metres out from the line. And Falls going left again. Mapapalangi into the hands of, well, Taylor May. When it's cold outside, the Magpies have got Taylor May. Let's have a look at it again. The WR replay will show it. Well held there. Once May got the ball, just went one-on-one. Morgan Harper. Too good for him there. He gets a second try. We're up and about here, the Magpies. After what we saw in the Jersey Flag Cup yesterday, who knows? On the outside comes Isaac Tui Tupou. Puts the kick through. And Christian Mapapalangi coming through, but Jet Cleary manages to get a hand on it to knock it dead. The Warriors do hang on, but my goodness. Western Suburbs are absolutely flying home here. They come left again with more attack. Ball comes free, offload away into the hands of, look out again, it's going to be May in the corner. He dots it down for a hat-trick. And it's 22 points to 14. Could this be something special? Let's have a look at it on the replay. The offload came back to Falls. He did a good job there. Great pass from Mapapalangi. Taylor May, well finished off, got the left arm out, stretched out in the corner. And dots it down. Now from the kickoff, time running out here. They're trailing by 8 because the kick went wide. They don't care though, they're going to go to the right-hand side. Here they go. Flying down the left. The ball gets tipped forward there though. And that would be the end of that. Spirited comeback from Western Suburbs, but Warriors hold on. Not a great performance from them in the second half. They take the 2 points and they'll look for more next week against the North Sydney Bears at North Harbour Stadium. Catch that on Bar TV Sports. We'll have the highlights for you right here on Warriors Anonymous. Until then, that's 12 in a row. My goodness. Up the Waz. Go the Warriors!